Hey guys, how's it going? Sirena Barefoot Gypsy, what's cracker lacking, cuz? My goodness, what a beautiful freaking day. Look at this little baby feather. So when I was working on my pilot in 2021, feathers, I find them everywhere. When I was working on my car, like there would be one on the back of my bumper, and then one on the ground when I took a few steps, and then another one, and it was just very great. I'm sitting in the pilot. I have to have the door and all the windows up because they're doing work out there. But I just wanted to say, hey, what's going on? Hold on one sec. All right, anyway. So, I need to put my seat up. So, so I fucking, went and drank on, what was it, Wednesday night? Went over to my friend's / boss guy, if I still work there. If not, that's fine. I totally get it. But, yeah, so, and the time before that I drank, when, well, anyway, so, pretty much, fucking what a dick, made a complete ass dick out of myself. And that's embarrassing. And I'm tired of being embarrassed, but what a fucking douche. I just want to say that. Serena, fuck. Anyway, so several things have come through about that. First of all, Serena, if you're going to be on a spiritual journey and things like that, you cannot partake in that anymore. Duh. Did I already know that? Yeah. Was I taking it serious? There's a white butterfly. Evidently not. I don't know. So, there's that. And they keep telling me, like, spirits, right? That's what you call alcohol, spirits. Well, it's like, spirit, I'm hearing, like, attachments, but it leaves you open for things to come to you, if that makes sense. So, and I was having some issues last night. Anyway, I don't want to get into that, but thank you. It's like, take heed. Warning, take warning to what your fucking what your body is showing you. If, like cigarettes, smoking cigarettes, it's not good for you. And it costs money, right? I don't know about anyone else's journey, and I'm not going to say that no one can do their journey if they partake in anything, okay? Because everybody's journey is different, and whatever you're called to do is what you're called to do. It just makes sense, right? That when you go on a certain journey that you're going to want to do more healthier things. So, I got to go to the store and stuff. I haven't juiced in the past few days. I haven't even done a smoothie. So I got to get that stuff today. And my tags, fuck, they're due this month. I had the letter, I got the money, I just haven't done it. So, oh, there's a little bunny. Anyway, so, and what, and how many of you have noticed that since you've been on your journey, spiritual healing, whatever, that there are certain things you want to do different, right? You start to change. Allowing these changes to come and Sirena human, and not let your ego, your human, aka the pain body, as Eckhart Tolle says, and the edging God out, as Dr. Wayne Dyer tries to tell you and convince you to do. What? What do you mean? Yeah, that can happen. For me, anyway. I can only speak for myself. So, excuse me. So, I'm going to sit outside here for a bit, journal, get messages. I still haven't done that. Being humbled is a blessing. Listen to your body. I need to get a drink of water. Because it will tell you things, right? We get pains for a reason. We get dizzy or anything like that. It's for a reason. It's our warning system. Something's not right. This needs to be looked at. And I've talked about, and it's coming back to me. Like I've talked about, and I say things like, I'm gonna take a drink. Like I do what I can to block out, not receive a bunch of things, because for some reason, I'm like, I don't want to step into that. And, I'm having to look at myself, and I'm asking myself right now while I'm talking to you, like, what is it? Why would you not want to walk into this beautiful life? You know exactly what to do. Hello. Is it because thinking never going to have fun anymore? No, that's not it. But, like the drinking, the plant medicine, cigarettes, things and stuff, But yes, thank you. So this is a call. That's how it's coming through. A call for us to take a good look at ourselves. Okay? I gotta make sure I'm sitting flat instead of cockeyed. A time to take a good look at ourselves and what it is that we want and what truly means the most to us. It's freaking Face Yourself Friday. Freaking Face Yourself Friday. Let's just write that down just in case. Woohoo, What is it we are seeing? What is spirit? What is our higher selves? What is God trying to show us about ourselves, about our next path, about what we're doing, what needs to... I'm not going to use the word change, because I feel like that's one of those things, a word that could have attachments upon attachments upon attachments attached to it. Serena, what do you mean by attachments? Like the word job or work. Having that negative connotation. Is that right? Anyway, to it, do you want to live by the flesh and its desires and all the things you get with those desires of the flesh? It's like this: the fucking you get for the fucking you got. Literally could be me and you going out and fucking, but just, you know what I'm talking about, right? So, So yeah, there's that. Face Yourself Friday. Make a choice. What is it you're going to do? Are you going to live by the flesh? Are you going to give a fuck about your soul, to ascend to the new earth, the new paradigm, to the peace, to the telepathy, to the being transparent, to peace? Wait a minute. Love. Because at the base of everything, it's fucking love. And Serena, stop fucking drinking. You're a douche sometimes. It's like no filter. It's like the things, depending on where you're at and what's around you, around you all the time, right? I want in. We're just waiting for a little sliver. We'll just call it dark, of black, to open up in your aura, right? Bring it down your vibration by doing things that automatically, thank you, lower your vibration. Food, thinking, people. Fuck your own human, your own ego, your own programmed shit, right? Your own programming from your life. Fuck this life, just this life. No, carried on perhaps, but this lifetime's enough, right? For some of us, some don't. But as we begin to awaken more and come home to who we are. Fuck, I just lost it. I lost it. Fuck, it was good too. It's all right. It'll come back around if it needs to, It will come back around. So, why is that guy mowing our lawn? Oh, I guess he's just getting around there. What a trip. Sweet. I hope you don't want no money, bro. Oh, no, he's just getting that. Because he does their side, so he just did next to. Anywho, take a beat. Circle back. Hang on. Damn, I really wish I can remember what I was talking about as we begin to awaken and come home to who we are, right? The God part that's in us, our soul. I'm hearing, let your soul be your guide. But you're like, yeah, look at these fucking thumbs. Blister. Fuck, I'm gonna have to end this now because I just totally lost it. Being more mindful, we're listen to the voice of your soul, the part that's connected to the divine, to the oneness, the one consciousness. And okay, so what's coming out? They want me to go back to food. There's a lot coming out. Okay, so food carries energy as well. Okay. And they're bringing into my mind's eye those photography things that they do to show like the energy and stuff that comes off, like, excuse me, confirmation burpee. Like non-GMO, organic, what I'm going to say non-GMO. Because organic, I don't know too much about the parameters and all that shit about the organic. But the non-GMO seeds, the non-GMO food, that you can actually grow more food from the food, is brilliantly beautiful. You know, the colors and stuff that come off it's full of life force energy. Life force energy? Okay. And the dead things that you eat, you know, the animals that are slaughtered, that are farmed and raised just to be food, no love, no caring, it's just all a bunch of bullshit fuckery. Well, all of that energy goes into that meat, and then you eat that meat and you take on that energy. If you ever notice, like you go out and you eat something and you get tired right away and feel sluggish and because you're eating dead things. There's no life in the food. You're best to live off the land because, you know, there's never going to be a shortage of food because this fucking planet has everything that the Creator God has provided for his humans. I said his. For us. For the God that's in us, right? So there's always plenty fruits and vegetables we could eat. Never-ending supply. It's how it works. You eat it, you take the seeds from that, and you fucking grow more. Ta-da! But living off the land, foraging, getting your medicine from what grows in your fucking driveway that they tell you to put Roundup on, which Roundup soaks in the soil. Do you guys understand this? You guys want to, you know, think that they are doing this to us. Well, fuck no, you're the one taking the Roundup and fucking doing it. Hello? No one's doing anything to you. We're doing it to our fucking selves. Hello? Wake up to that. I hear people talk, and when somebody says this phrase, or not phrase, but this sentence, this word, you know, the 0.01% of 8 billion people, remind you, control everything we do. When you hear somebody say, you know, there's nothing we can do because 0.01% controls us. Throwing a butterfly. You guys, hello? Does that make sense to you? Make it make sense to me. I mean, I get it, right? Because we all want the stuff and the things, and we all want to live by the flesh and try to outdo this one and change our body and get confused and thinking it's cool to identify as being a fucking animal or a fucking trisexual or whatever they are. I'm not putting anyone down. I'm just saying, think about this. Identify as whatever you want. It doesn't matter, but to cause separation amongst other humans because you identify as they and no one else knows that, or them and they. I love you. I get that. I get it. But to be offended and hurt, and do you understand what I'm doing? Do you understand what I'm saying? I know it went off topic, but we're going to circle back. We're not even going to do that anymore. That needed to be said, heard, for whatever. Anyway, how does it feel? How do you feel when you eat your food? Pay attention to your human. It will tell you everything you need to know. About itself, right? If you're doing something and it feels good on every level and you're like top of the world, kid, keep doing that. Not coming from a pleasure desired place, like, oh my God, I feel good because I just spent all my money and look at my pretty thing. That pretty thing only feels a desire momentarily, because then you're going to want the next pretty thing to fill that void inside yourself. Inside yourself. Interesting. Heart chakra is what I'm pointing to. Can you see the real me? Because of that hole that's in you, we try to fill it. Trust me, I know. I'm only speaking for myself. My journey. What I've been coming to realize, what I've been having to grow through and come to realizations about and all these things. It's just my fucking journey, yo. So, yeah. Coming home to who you are, motherfucker. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna put a little fucking thing in my hair. I don't know why. But so coming home to ourselves, to who we are, you know? And being, I don't know, I just heard upgraded. But just being one's true, authentic self. And letting that shine through, whatever that may look like. I'm trying to do that. Dang! Maybe we shouldn't do it. But also, and then we always hear, myself and people talk about, well, not being, don't judge yourself, don't do this, don't do that. Just have it. Why don't you have self-esteem? Just get it. I remember people telling me that. You don't have self-esteem. I could just magically have self-esteem, and this is like a long time ago. Maybe this has something to do with something. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. It ain't happening right now. But we know that, and you know what? As time goes on, you'll begin to notice how much you have changed, or how much we've changed in a sense. But that goes back to having to sit back, look into oneself, and recognizing what you have, how far you have come. Look at where you are now. You're not where you used to be. Thank goodness, right? Oh. Yeah, we'll fall and falter and do whatever, because that's, part of the learning process. But when we change our focus from looking at what we haven't done yet and where we think we should be by now and all that, and turn the focus onto, thank the one bird. Thank God. Thank you, God, that I've come this far. I got chills. And it's hot outside. The people bumps. Woo, a bunch of them. Oh my God, it keeps coming. And look at, man. Thank you. And taking a look at that, because it's the blessings, right? The blessings are the little things that we take for granted, that we don't realize. And when we begin to, I heard accept and acknowledge these things, then you'll see more of those things, right? We are great manifestors. Hang on. We are great manifestors. And the reason why we see all the things that we see and the tangible things that we touch is because we dreamt it. We seen it. It's our imagination. We thought it into existence. Oh, thank you. They want. I'm circling back to something else, or circling back to. Not anymore, because I had to go explain shit. Fucking cracky lips. Yes, you're absolutely. I do in here. I have stones. Look at this. Imagine. Dream. Courage. There's another one. Peace. These are heavy, but I want a fucking Velcro 'em in my car or on my dash or something. I know it's weird. I know, fucking weird. I don't give a fuck. It's just my imagination. I need to clean that raw rose quartzies, don't I? So, I guess I'll stop because I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway. You're doing great. Just keep going forward, yo. And you'll be fine. The dreams, the visions, the projects, the things you started, or maybe when it came to you years ago, could be months. Years is how it came out, and then months, so whatever. It's coming back around to be looked at. Because we're wanting to think in things as linear, right? We start here, right? And we want to get to here, but how our journeys really go is more like this. We go up and down, up and down, up and down, because there's something that we need to learn here, something back visited here, and so on and so on. And these things in the middle, I just heard, and the things in the middle when we're here is downtime. I like that. Downtime. So downtime, that's our cocoon phase, right? That's our cocoon phase. That's down in the hole. That's the nitty gritty, right? That's getting down. That's your seed. They're showing me like a seed, planting a seed in the darkness. And then it has to grow out of that dirt, right? And then it has to come up, and then it sprouts. Okay? But first, you start off here as a seed in the dirt. That's these phases right here. This is where the magic happens, they're telling me. The magic happens in your cocoon phase. fucking chills. So, the magic happens in the cocoon phase. Fuck yeah, bro. That sounds great to me. I want to take a picture of it. Okay. So, yeah, that's where the magic happens. I'm hearing that's where we do the most of our growing. Are you going to grow up? Or are you going to stay where you're at? Eventually wither and die. There's no growth. There's no, again, being referred as like plants, planting that seed. But go and read. So those of you that identified with, resonated with the whole, go back and revisit. Something's coming up again for you to go back and look at. Because you got the download or whatever. You got your idea, right? You got your idea. You got your download. Now, going through, and it was set there, right? So it's set, right? You probably have things written out and started things and all this stuff, right? But that was there. That's the seed. Thank you. Thank you. That was the seed. The information, the download, the dream, the writing it out, all of that. That's the seed. And although you feel like maybe you got thrown off course, no. Not thrown off course. Because it's not linear. For me, I look back and I go, I thought I was ready then. So much more growing have I done from that time to now. If the biggest opportunity in the world would have approached itself to me, I would have fucked it up and then ruined all of it. Maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know. But that's how it's coming through. It's so funny, 2 leaves just right here, right as I said that. Yeah. So I'm hearing everything happens for a reason. So you took that beat, right? You took that beat. And you're circling back. For the next, there's a bird, for the next phase. Started with a thought, a download, or whatever, right? It's been marinating. You still had to, all right, say, okay, this is a great analogy. Say, okay, like you're building a house, right? You got land. The architect, it's all drawn up, right? You had to have them come out and do one call, like where are all the lines for everything. So when you're digging and excavating to flatten it out, then you got to pour your foundation, right? There's so much preparation work that goes into the building of your home. First, you had the idea, you got the land, you drew it out, hence your download, hence your thing. And you've just been building on that this whole time. And you didn't even know it. Here you thought you were going backwards. It's not linear. It's your gestation period. Step by step. If you're still holding the image in your head and that dream and you feel it in your head, in your mind and in your heart. And you see it vividly in your mind's eye. That end result, that kingdom, that empire, that whatever. The peace and love with God in the new earth. Hold that, because you will get there. There's just a lot of other things that need to happen in between that time. Right? If you're building a home, you got to have an excavator come in, right, and clear it out. Then you're going to need the foundation. You're going to need the skeleton of the house. You're going to need the plumbing, the electricity, all the appliances, all the doors. You know what I'm saying? There's so much that goes into it. There's so many factors. And trust me, believe me, or you don't have to believe me. But when it's time and it's ready, then it will be so. Won't it? As if magic, as if overnight. People are going to look at you. I'm hearing overnight success. Two birds. Overnight success. People are going to be jealous. And they're going to go, oh, must be nice. I'm hearing it right now. Must be nice. Fuck you. What do you mean? Must be nice. You know, fucking much work and how hard is this? I get you. I get you. And sometimes it does get sickening. It gets sickening and you get all kinds of... Anyway, just... You're doing great. Just keep going forward. It's not linear. It's not linear. It's not linear. You're going to go up and down. You're going to go up and down. You're going to go up and down. I love you guys so much. And pay attention to your body. Because it tells you things. Oh, all right. Don't want me to circle back to the food things and living off the land. So living off the land, when you become off grid, I want to be off grid. And you want to eat meat and you want to do all that. And you know, they're showing me like the indigenous, the, you know, Native Americans and the tribes and stuff, like when you having respect. So wild animals that are running around free, that meat isn't tainted. They live free in their habitat, in their surroundings. They live free and they live like they're supposed to. But hunting for food, but not only that, utilizing, having respect for that animal and its spirit. Giving thank you. Thank you for giving your life to help sustain ours, and having a respect in handling. Wow, this must be a really huge thing, because confirmation, and my eyes are starting to water. It's and chills all over. And having respect for this animal and its spirit. Using its hide for warmth, for various things. I mean, utilizing. Not just, I'm hearing killing for sport, but the respect. And I keep hearing like it's a ritual, you know? Giving thanks to God, giving thanks to the animal, connecting with its spirit. Having respect for life, the grass, the trees, earth, all of it, in its beauty and its magnificence. Nothing before its time. I'm being shown nothing before its time because it's like building what it is you're wanting to do and accomplish, building that on fine-grained sand and then placing a big house. You know what I mean? It'll wash away. Eventually, it'll erode away the sand, right? And you'll sink and it's ruined. Building on a strong foundation. 3 little pigs. You know, how does it go? House made of straw or whatever, and you know, but then the one pig built the strong foundation. He can't huff and puff and blow it in. It's too strong. It's made out of brick. Whatever, you know. Standing firm. Having a firm foundation. That firm foundation, when it relates to humans, is the firm foundation within ourselves. I heard, taking daily inventory of yourself, doing a check-in. Where am I at? Warning, you know, if no matter what it is. Being mindful of our thoughts, why we have them. Or ask yourself questions. Is this my energy? You know, especially those of you, and you know, we all have, I believe that we all have these abilities, right? All the clairs, you know what I mean? Telepathy and being able to, you know, we all possess these powers. That's who we are. It's in us. You just don't realize it. I wish I was like this. I wish I was like that. Well, you can be. Do your work. Don't listen to... It's a compliment if people make fun of you because you trigger them. It's a compliment if people make fun of you. It's a compliment if they give you shit. It's a compliment if they can't stand the sight of you. It's a compliment if they don't want to be around you. It's a compliment. It's God's way of saying, good job. Think about that. I don't mean to offend you. Oh, you can't offend me. Sorry. If you get offended, that means you identify with it. That means that what they're saying is true about you. That's when people get offended. You can't offend somebody who knows who they are just because your view of me or what I say is just that. It's your fucking view of yourself. It's nothing to do with me. So no, I don't get offended unless it's true. I get triggered because I get annoyed, and this is my part. This is what I'm learning right now. And that was my part with the whole drinking and being that way. It was my awakening, in a sense, right? Not in a sense, it is. My awakening to get me to this part, to this point, to where I'm at now. Because I used to get super frustrated. and try to explain something to somebody, they don't, why? They're not going to get it. So we say things, and then, like we do as humans, our human mind wants to make up this story themselves, and it could be this, that, and the other thing, and then they go around telling everybody else. We go around telling everyone else, oh my God, so-and-so said this, and this is why. Blah, blah, blah. They have no fucking idea. But yet they're telling everybody else about that. I love that part. It's the best. We only can understand from our level of awareness that we're at. So things I say to some people will fucking get it and know they're at that level with you. Like and like. You can't tell somebody. I mean, you can tell them because it plants a seed in their head if they, so everything we talk about plants seeds in people's heads. That's why it's like, be mindful of what you speak about. Be mindful of people keeping you in your karmic loop. Keeping yourself in the karmic loop. People cannot keep you in a karmic loop. Only you can keep you in a karmic loop. I gotta go. This video is probably long as fuck. I love you guys. Namaste. You like my shirt?